I charge whatever.
Let's meet the visiting teams, Los Angeles Lakers. At power forward, Dorian Finney-Smith. At center, Jackson Hayes. At shooting guard, Austin Reeves. At the other guard position, Luka Doncic. At the other forward position, LeBron James. Let's bring out the starters for your Memphis Grizzlies. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 0, in the middle, 17'4", number 14, Zach Beatty. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Hayes. At four, 6'11", number 13, Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moreno.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's James, following the miss by John Morant. James gets the bucket. LeBron's got the opening bucket of the night here for Los Angeles.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Morant kicks to Wells. Outside for Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark. James in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for James. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Payne for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
The defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
James, a screen on Morant. Doncic against Morant. Puts it up, and Doncic gets it to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Wells. Morant against Doncic. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Shot, Morant. One shot.
Craig, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Morant. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's James. Reeves outside. James sets the screen for Reeves. Fires for three, and James with the basket on the assist by Reeves. LeBron's got 10 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
Second team.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Off's jacked in, and Santi Aldama subbed in for Wells. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Luka Doncic. Hayes hits them both. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pippen, the pass to Bane. Here's Jackson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
The kick out to Bane. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Bane's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Reeves gets the bucket.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Jackson from long range. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Los Angeles on top, up by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
We've got Luke Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Jaren Jackson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Here's Jackson. Nifty move. He lays it in.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Vincent misses. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Lets it go from 11. Aldama gets the bucket.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. Every year, Aldama seems to gain more and more confidence shooting the ball.
Vanderbilt a screen on Kennard. Reeves. Aldama with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Jackson. He had 27 points last game. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Give a round of applause for the Grizzlies.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wells is checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. LeBron comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. 1:49 left in the first half. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The free throw drops for Wells. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And the Lakers also making a switch. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's tied up with that one. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, James. That one good for 2. LeBron's got 14 points.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Bane looking around. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Wells. Bane's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis. Doncic against Morant. Doncic converts inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Morant against Doncic. Morant kicks to Bane. Memphis moving it around. Over Doncic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And it's good one in the corner. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, James. LeBron is doubled. Here's Finney-Smith. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You look at Los Angeles, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
So for the Lakers right now, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. 6 to shoot. Morant passes to Bane. Over Finney-Smith. Here's Edey. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Edey's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Make some noise. Pick up your Grizzlies.
A moment now to check out some numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's Wells. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Doncic dishes to Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Doncic outside. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Morant passes to Jackson. And here is Bane. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bane's got 14 points.
Well, Bane had 1 goal that trip. Come right back at them with the 3 of his own.
LeBron outside. LeBron is doubled. For 3, the Grizzlies pull it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside for Jackson. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
First team.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Pass to Edey. Back to Aldama. Here's Edey. Clock at 6. The 3 from Morant. LeBron grabs the miss. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. From range, LeBron is good.
3.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Reeves against Bane. Here's Aldama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal
For Memphis,
foul.
they have made
First
3
team
free
foul.
throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line
Yeah,
for the
looking over their
Grizzlies.
percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
He misses the free throw.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
And he's good on the second. 15 seconds left in the third quarter.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Reeves. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Memphis has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Pippen. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. LA has gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Pass to James. Lets the 3 fly, and connect, gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Gets it to fall, the bucket from Bain.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now connect. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Get down, fans. On the court is your high.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Stolen by Reeves. To the paint, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now here's Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lakers leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Hayes throws it down.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Morant. Will it go? Rebound the Lakers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Reeves the pass to Finney Smith. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the inside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Morant, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
And Doncic, here we go. And there it is for him. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
And it's Morant missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Now Finney Smith. Reeves outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Here's Morant. Nice D from Doncic. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Hayes throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, LeBron James.